Welcome back to Our Voice. Most of us have heard the term STEM. But here's the thing, we have a new organization in Boise called Reuseum and Re-Ed, and they have taken STEM to the next level. With me today is the founder of Re-Ed and Reuseum, John Schiff. Thanks for being here. And we also have Steve Rodoletz, who is the chairman of the board and also the executive director for Reuseum. So thanks so much. I'm really excited about this program. So starting off, I just want to know, what sets Reuseum apart from other STEM programs in the Valley?
Well, what really sets it apart is, beyond providing direct educational opportunities, we not only provide that, but we try to really make them accessible and affordable.
Right, so you repurpose, like things like toothbrushes and cell phones, and you go in and you have kids work hands-on making robots and making things that are fun that they can use. So it's really kind of like they take things apart, a deconstruction type of surgery, right?
We do. People bring us all sorts of technology that they've lived with for years, but don't want anymore.
Right.
And they don't imagine that they have any use or value. And we do actually repurpose them. Mm-hmm. We find component parts within them and we put them to uses that folks never thought of before, like building robots.
Like building robots, which is fabulous. So with Reuseum, how can the community kind of participate? Do you go to them? Can they come to you? How does it work?
Well, ordinarily, people bring us their donations to our front doors.
Okay.
They can bring us their stereos, their computers, all manner of things with plugs.
Anything with a plug.
And often we find that businesses and institutions will bring us unwanted machinery, industrial equipment, pretty much anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where did this idea even come from? It's a unique approach, and you're the founder, so.
Right,
yeah.
right. So I grew up here in Boise, and growing up, as I did a long time ago, I found out we had we had a lot of spare time and not a lot of things to do. So as a result, when you mix energy, youth, and imagination together, you make things, you have great ideas, and let's just say, sometimes you deconstruct a few things.
Right.
And I always thought, man, that'd be great if we had a resource like the Reuseum here in town. And so when I had the opportunity to put it together and move forward with it, hey, excited to do that.
And I bet with what you do, you go out and you teach kids, if kids come to your location and learn as well, you have labs that are going on.
We do.
There has to be some really amazing, I can imagine in science, defining moments for you or a life lesson that you'd like to share. Can you share one first, John?
Well, it's not so much in the classes that we've gone out. I haven't gone out in a lot of those, but I've had a chance to work in the store and kind of seen the people that come in.
Right.
And so, it's really what's a defining moment of knowing, hey, this is really going somewhere, is when you see smart people come in the door that you just would never think, to put it together that, wow, this person is really sharp. But what's even more inspiring is when you see that person helping somebody else that's got a project or find something or whatnot. And, it sounds kind of corny, but, I really get excited when I see people helping other people. And I think that's kind of what it's all about.
What about you?
Well, long ago I met Linus Pauling, and he had 2 Nobel Prizes, and he was always happy and curious and full of wonder. And just a few weeks ago, I met a 3.5-year-old who was in a deconstruction lab we put on in one of our workshops.
So
yes,
a toddler. Okay,
a person about this big.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
And she was as happy as he was. And it was wondrous to see somebody that young, that small, that enthused to find out how things worked.
Right. It's the experience. It is art. You're adding art, right?
We are.
To STEM. Yeah. So it's not just, math, engineering,
not at all.
Technology, science, but art is a big part of it.
Yeah, if I can interject there, my sister is an artist, and she likes to call it STEAM.
Yeah.
And add the A into the word.
Add the A.
Very appropriate.
And I do. I think it's appropriate. And it really is about just expanding your mind and expanding your horizons. I think a critical question is really today in our learning environment, why is STEM or STEAM so critical for our youth? Why is this really a component parents need to care about?
Well, I can take that one.
I'd like to throw this out. At my age, I remember that science used to be something that was one period a day.
Yeah.
And it was something you got through and you went home. I imagine there are people who have no idea how technologically immersed they are. From their cell phone to their home computer to the refrigerator that's telling them what's
Your
inside.
thermostat, just to
Your
be in your
thermostat
comfort
that's
stat.
talking to you.
You know, in your car, right?
Your car that's talking to
Yeah,
you.
There you go.
Your car
There you
that's
go.
driving you.
Right.
And it becomes necessary and it behooves us to create this future. We have to design this, and this goes to the A in STEAM. We have to be artful. We have to be designers. The word engineer doesn't any longer mean people with a slide rule. It means creating things that make the world in our future.
Okay, so if our community wants to participate, how do they participate with Reuseum, and how can they get a hold of you?
Well, a number of ways to participate is bring in your old stuff. You can donate it. We are a nonprofit. You can
Okay,
bring it down to
great.
the store, donate it.
They've
and-
only to give us a call.
Yeah, give us a
Okay.
call. And third and foremost, come down and shop in our high-tech thrift store. It's a
Okay,
really cool
and they can
place.
donate funds, they can donate resources
Oh,
as well
absolutely.
to
Yeah,
help fund the
absolutely.
programs that you're out there teaching to our youth. Okay, so what's your website?
Website is www.reuseum.com and educate.reuseum.org.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, both of you, for
Thank
being
you for
here.
the
I look
opportunity.
forward to seeing how you guys pull things apart, so to speak.